Better Call Saul, Season 3, Episode 7. Expenses is the title of it. That's what's coming up. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Affan and welcome to my channel. In the previous episode, we learned that Chuck might finally get some help for his medical condition. Hector Salamanca wants Nacho's papi to get involved in the business, and Nacho is very unhappy with that. He's actually planning something with the pill. Not entirely sure what it is. Maybe we'll find out in this one. We get to see Lydia, and also the laundromat, and also Gus, of course. But most importantly, the one and only, whose name is in the title, Saul Goodman, has arrived. Saul Goodman Productions. He's making commercials to sell commercials. Lovely. So without any further ado, let's get into this episode, yeah? It's like community service. I think it might be.
Sign there.
Can I read it first?
It's just a waiver.
And being a lawyer, it's gotta make sure what you sign.
Good morning, Saul Goodman Productions.
Saul Goodman Productions.
Well, our rates are... Sorry, that was one of our trucks. We're location shooting today.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very big production. A lot of people involved in this one. Big crew, you know?
Yeah, $4,600. And we can... Hello? Hello?
That's really loud.
I'm not going to be a lawyer for the next 12 months, and I'd like to speak to someone about a refund. But yep, well then may I please speak to someone who can make a decision?
Yep, there it is. There it is. That's the insurance for you. Nice.
But I collected more garbage than anybody out here. I have to be able to conduct business to earn a living.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Think of community service as your jail time. No phones allowed in jail.
Great city of Albuquerque. Not for you. You're not our Lord and Master. You don't get to sit back and decide who's worthy and who isn't. Am I right?
No one's supporting him.
Dude, are you gonna get in the van?
I thought that was gonna happen. Just trying to get them on their side, but...
That's not right. You can do better than that.
We could make it 0.
Yep. Remove that 3 from it. You can't talk your way out of everything, Jimbo. But, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. I mean, like, I get it. He's trying to make it feel like a punishment, which I guess it is. But, I mean, if he does the work... Yeah, no. Yeah, change right here. It's kind of like Kimmy, you know, when she was getting ready and doing all that in the gym and her office and all that.
Come on, come on! Come on, baby!
There it is. And to think he was driving a Mercedes just a few months ago.
Mention this ad and get 10% off your first purchase.
I want you to connect more with the audience. Like you're talking to a friend.
Love the idea of more commercials, but I just can't swing it. My wife didn't want me to do this one.
You know what? They say you gotta spend money to make money. And
I only have enough to pay for the one.
$5.45 per commercial, but if you sign up right now for our elite package, that's 7 commercials.
He's really pushing hard. Come on.
For $500 per commercial. Now that is $3,500 all in. That is the bargain.
Ooh, this guy's desperate. He's really going for it. Ooh, yeah, come on. Your wife's not gonna be happy.
Any chance you could do it on credit?
Lovely.
On credit. No, I can't.
Ooh, he's desperate. And desperate times calls for desperate measures.
This is money I've already spent on airtime for that commercial. $445. You know what that leaves me with?
$100.
$104.95 for writing, directing, producing, client outreach, sales, transpo, all of it.
I get it.
Yeah, so let's get you in the editing room and finish this thing, and I don't want to hear another word about expenses.
Okay. I paid this month.
I bought a couple reams of paper for the printer.
Wait, come on. This is about 2001-ish, so Excel. No? I mean, now you've got way better stuff, but, you know, Excel.
1,586.
Kimmy's sick? She sounds 6.
500.
Wow, Mr. Moneybags, huh? Thing, it's turning a profit.
It's TV.
You didn't drain your bank account, did you?
I think you did.
Oh, that's Chinese food. I ordered it for us. You're working late, right?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on. Like, I know it's great, you know, but like, you're down bad right now. And not that kind of down bad, the other kind of down bad. So let her help.
$1. Yeah.
You can make it 0. Oh! We can make it 0. Player. Squat Coblin player. Someone broke into his house again? No, Nacho, not Jesus.
What the hell? How'd you get in here? Relax. I want to do some business, like before.
Business. Is that like code for stealing my baseball card?
Him at his baseball cards. The guy literally sat in pie. Someone broke into his bloody house and he cares about his cards. Priorities in it. Oh, the pill.
You want me to steal this?
I need those capsules empty.
The place I work doesn't make these, but
You can make them?
But
I could probably get some samples diverted
I
on
see.
an R&D request.
so do it.
Why? I mean, what's the point?
I need them.
Okay. And if I don't get them,
It'll steal all your cards.
are you gonna threaten me? Break my leg?
No, steal your cards. He seems to care more about that than his legs, honestly.
Those pills, and I'm gonna pay you $20,000. Get them.
Damn. Man, these guys make a lot of money, don't they? So what's he gonna do? He's getting them empty, so he's gonna poison them, and then he's gonna switch them with the real ones, and... Well, it's probably... Oh! I was gonna say it's not gonna work, but actually, we'll talk at the end. Alright. Just like he used to with Maddie.
Come on. You've got unskilled but eager laborers. Let us do something.
Just point and tell us what to do.
By the little, while he stirs it with a hoe.
You got it. Okay.
And what about her?
I'm ready. What can I do?
Watch me go to action.
Why don't you try using this instead?
Excuse me?
It's for the walkway. It puts down a texture so the kids don't slip.
We did that ourselves in our house, so it's pretty fun.
You're Kaylee's pop-pop, right?
I am.
Pop.
I'm Anita.
You gonna need a what?
Thanks for helping.
Well, thank you.
Like I said, is there anything this alien cannot do?
Hold the fort for a few minutes, would you?
Oh, hey, you're here.
This your idea of stealth?
I never claimed to be good at this.
On that we can agree.
Yeah.
You don't want to make the same mistake, then don't get involved with whatever it is you're getting involved with.
But I'm involved already.
I'm not.
It's Nacho Varga.
Same dude.
He broke into my house. Security system.
Again.
I have no idea. Empty Lydristel capsules. I mean, lots of money. Way more than they're even worth. But I'm afraid if I don't do it, or even if I do
He's gonna steal my baseball cards again.
Tell him you can't get what he needs.
I already ordered them.
Then make up an excuse.
I'll give you 3,000.
I'm not interested, and you find a way out of it.
You know, well, after what happened last time, I wouldn't get involved either, especially in things like this. I can really get you in trouble, you know. And now that he's getting along well with his daughter-in-law and his granddaughter, and I think he made a pretty good amount from Gus as well, so I don't think you need anything extra. At this moment, at least. It's just not worth it. Power nap? Yeah, let's go.
It was amazing. What you did to Charles, you and James set him up perfectly. You destroyed him.
That's literally me. You destroyed him.
It's 12:16, one after Magna Carta. The Magna Carta? It was perfect.
Let's go, Paige is on our side.
It's bad. Talks like that.
Chuck.
On page 5 is a breakdown of loan to deposit rate.
Oh, lovely.
I think we're going to need to check that. That number seems way off.
Uh-oh. Kim
The
did.
numbers are right, but you can review the guidelines if you want, right here. You're gonna check them, or can we move on?
She's doing a Chuck. She did exactly what Chuck did. Come on. You could have made a mistake, Kim.
Of course, if it's 96, it's 96. Definitely an area we're going to need to focus our
Hey, James,
attention.
that was...
Very unprofessional.
Unprofessional.
Yeah, very.
I didn't mean to speak to you that way.
Don't worry. It's not a problem.
No, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for talking to you like that.
Kim is a professional for sure. Owning up to that, apologizing, and on that very spot, you know.
Okay.
Takes a lot.
As far as I'm concerned, all we did was tear down a sick man.
Yeah, Chuck. She doesn't feel too good about that. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Is page 3? Yes.
I completely get it because it's one of those things where this again. It's one of those things where, you know, you see everything that he's done to you and you get it. And so you take these actions, right, against that person. And then you succeed and that person is out. And then you're like, well, maybe, you know, and that maybe it just pops into your head and it just keeps messing with you. This crew is awesome. Let's go. It's not gonna start.
Come on, come. It's gonna start, okay?
Just need to think for 1 minute.
See that? Fender Stratocaster signed by Richie Blackmore.
Reminds me of that
Someone no one's ever heard of?
Badger and, you know, Skinny Pete when they're in that one shop. Is it the same shop? It might be. ABQ.
Yeah, but what about the time slot? I mean, Murder, She Wrote repeats. Come on.
Hey. Grandma's love. And it's school recital season, so synthesizers then. But the point is, those Social Security checks, they gotta be spent somewhere. Today only, I can offer the same package, but 50% off.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, but we can't.
Free.
What?
Spot for free.
For free.
Return customer?
But when you see more traffic coming through here, and you will, then we do the other spots for the original rate. Okay, now how can you say no?
I guess we can't.
Good. That's the best decision you're gonna make, the best.
Not the best for you though, Jimmy. They're all down. They all feel like a crew now, a team, yeah. They feel guilty taking the money? I think that's what it is. Yeah.
You gonna catch the bus, Mr. McGill?
No, you guys
get to the editing room. I just need to sit.
Wow. That girl stayed. Is she gonna return the money? Yeah, she's walking. She's walking. I think she's gonna return. There it is.
No, I can't.
It's okay.
Wow.
But you're losing money.
We'll see. It'll be fine.
Wow. That takes a big heart, you know. That takes a big heart. Because they're students too. They need that money desperately as well. Wow. That was great. That was a great scene. Ooh. Got me in the fields.
I pulled a bunch of Alan's boxes out of the closet. Only took me 8 years.
That's that woman from that pavement. Or stairs or whatever. I don't know what they're called.
He spoke to the school board, and they agreed.
Done. All yours. Fair warning, the coffee's not all that.
These two are getting along.
You have another construction job you need my help on.
All right.
Hiking in Gila National and never came back. They found our car, but they never found him. And I don't know if he slipped and fell or had a heart attack or met someone who didn't like the way he looked. I don't know. And even after all these years, not knowing how he passed or where he is.
It's interesting. Went into the woods, went hiking, never returned. Reminds me of Mike and Breaking Bad, you know?
You make the deal?
No, not yet. Why?
I'm in.
He doesn't want you to go into the woods, never return. Because he knows it's Hector. And Hector, well, killed that good Samaritan, remember? Yeah. That's quite a green he's wearing. That's a Saul Goodman kind of green.
I will go stand in that corner. You point me out. You're meeting Kevin Costner.
What? You don't look like Kevin.
No. Someone said he does. I don't know who that is. But yeah, didn't he have like sex with that one lady as well because of that?
Yes, sir. What is this? Dirty martini? No, this is a $14 glass of puke. Why don't you get that idiot look off your face and get me another one?
That guy.
Who said anything about Jit?
How do we get him?
The trick with the coin you told me about?
I know your boss. I'm an investor here.
Or the counterfeit bill?
No.
He's an investor.
The guy's a real asshole.
Here.
And get me a real
He needs to go down hard.
What kind of menial job is this?
Whoa.
I'm gonna sell him a worthless credit card for $5,000. Make eye contact with him. I'll act good and drunk, and he'll think I'm a loser and try to steal you away. He will persist. Tell him you can't leave me, not yet. Let him know you're trying to roll me. He'll want in. He'll help you ply me with booze. Then you take my wallet, you lift the card. Following this?
We're not actually doing this, right? We're just talking.
Wow.
Yeah. Just talking.
Okay. Both of them are going through shit.
Nothing. What?
I keep thinking
About Chuck?
another way.
Yeah, Chuck.
He had us in a corner. Okay, we did what we had to do. It was his own fault. He is not worth thinking about. Done.
Now that I think about it, I actually felt bad for Rebecca, but I don't anymore because he tried to do something with Kim as well. He tried to take Kim away from Jimmy. He tried to break those two apart by telling that parent story, if you remember, to Kim. She found a new target. I hope we get to see Chuck. See how he's doing, you know. Hey, we meet again.
I need to know what you're planning.
What's the matter to you?
Your boss has heart problems.
You already got it all figured out. Why are you asking?
How are you going to make the switch?
Hector keeps the pills in his coat pocket. When he hangs up his coat, I'll make the switch.
How are you going to stop them from finding out it was you?
Switch it back.
Are you trying to tell me not to do this?
Again.
Just want to make sure you know what you're getting into.
Oh, I thought he was maybe like
anything
doing
I'm
what
in.
Gus, because Gus doesn't want him to die, or maybe he was doing something for Gus, like, oh, don't do this, because, I don't know.
Hector wants to use my dad's business. My dad is a straight arrow. He won't stand for it, which means he goes to the police, which means he's a dead man.
Yeah. Nah, nothing.
There are more people than the Salamancas to worry about here. It's pills, then switch them back.
Yeah.
Switched him back. Why?
Anyone gets an itch about the medicine not working, they're gonna look at those pills.
Mm-hmm.
You do this, switch them back.
Yeah. Wow, Nacho really didn't think about that? I mean, even I thought about that.
I'm gonna need one more thing from you.
A blowjob.
Just look up my name, McGill.
It's gonna be Charles.
Charles McGill of Hamlin McGill?
That's me, bro.
When your license is reinstated next year, because of the suspension, your premiums are going to go up.
How considerably?
300%?
Looks like rough.
150. That's not that bad. Well, it's a lot, actually.
God.
Mm-hmm. You gonna cry?
Mr. McGill?
Ooh, he's crying.
I wish we could help you, but we just can't.
I'm sorry.
Wait, is this real?
I'm just having a rough time. I just need a break. Just one break. I'm getting run out on this community.
Oh, I am so
Getting ripped off left and right. And
confused.
my gal is disappointed in me and my brother.
No, it's not real. His gal's not disappointed in him.
I spent years caring for him and now he hates me. He hates my guts.
Is this your brother, Charles?
And I pretend not to care, but he's my brother.
Yeah.
How can I not? He's holed up in a house with no electricity. He's working by the light of gas lanterns. What? He's making mistakes with his clients. He's mixing up numbers on important documents. Complete mental breakdown at the bar hearing.
He's going into way too many details. I think this is fake. Oh, I'll feel like a dick. Well, I kind of already do just by questioning it, you know what I mean?
Just, if he screws up with one more big client, it's just gonna destroy him.
Oh. Yeah, no. He's doing the Ernesto thing here.
Just say that. I don't want him to get in trouble with you guys.
Oh. Oh, I felt bad for saying that he's playing. And he is playing.
Please feel better.
I'm sorry.
You stupid.
Forget.
Well, I'm the stupid one here. This guy. Yeah, got him. Gimme Jimmy. That jazz music. All right. That was quite an episode. Okay. It's pretty slow, but that's fine. You know, they're building these things up like always. And then when they finally get to the climax, oh, it's good. Climax is good. Anyways, before I talk more, though, if you want to see the full-length reaction and also want early access to these episodes, you can. They're available on my Patreon. Link to my Patreon is in the description. And once you click on the description, you'll find a lot of links there. And those links lead to pretty much everything that I've done on the channel. So check it out. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. Now then, all right. So we have the whole Nacho mic and player thing going on. It's amazing, man. And in that situation, so much has happened. And the one thing that he held on to was his baseball cards. You sold my baseball cards. Yeah. Well, I suppose he did. But he also trashed our home. Broke into it. You know? He sat in by Although that wasn't Nacho's doing, but I guess it was, you could say, a result of what Nacho did, similar to Jimmy. Jimmy becoming Saul is a result of what Chuck is doing. Of course, Jimmy takes the brunt of the blame. But Chuck did push him in that direction. I think that's why he did what he did there at the end. Because he's in such a tough spot. We saw him genuinely sort of sit down, you know, and take a moment with the crew. The crew is becoming very much like family. They're regulars, you know. And so when he was doing that act in the office, I was like, well, he has been sort of, you know, feeling it. And so I have Kim, we saw her too kind of snap at Paige, which, by the way, when Paige was going off on Chuck, I'm like, wow, she's me. I liked you before. I liked you even more. Also, that moment in the table when they're trying to, you know, pitch ideas on how to scam certain people, and camera sort of zooming in on him, and he's very angry, and he is making these plans, and he's really going into it. And Giselle with a G is like, we're just talking, right? Like, yo, imaginary bro, you know, can we hold it for a second? You sound like a serial killer about right now. So yeah, that was kind of, you know, it was a tough episode for both those people. And now that I think about it, actually, they're playing brothers and sisters, you know, and they're dating. Kinky. I think he might have been thinking about Chuck, though, in that moment when he was coming up with that plan for that dude. That even, it got Giselle, like, worried. Kim worried, you know, like, bro, you good? And then, you know, I think it definitely, I was thinking that in the moment, and then he does what he does there at the end in that office. And I'm like, hey, he definitely wants to hurt his brother. Same way his brother hurt him. And that not sitting well with Kim. I mean, we saw that before as well in the previous episode. And we, you know, Kim is a very professional person. So when she acted unprofessionally and then she owned up to it and apologized, that is massive, by the way. You know, that is amazing. That's literally one of the hardest things to do, to own up your mistakes and apologize. And not only that, but on the spot, right then and there. You know, most of the times it takes people some time. Like they get out of that situation and they're, you know, free. And then they see like, oh, I did this thing that I maybe shouldn't have done. But you realize right then and there, with only 5 minutes of sleep, that's impressive, you know? Now, the whole Mike and Playa and Nacho situations, Nacho obviously wants to kill Hector Salamanca, get him out of the picture. Now, this is going to be a spoiler, but look, like, I try my best to avoid spoilers, but if you're going to watch a prequel to a show that came out before this show, years before, and then you're going to watch a reaction video to that nonetheless, I mean, you should expect spoilers, right? So I'm about to spoil it, all right? He survives. Wow, what a big surprise. Anyways, but he doesn't quite survive like that. He is unable to speak, unable to get up, you know, or do anything really. He's in a wheelchair, can move his fingers, his hand, I suppose, a little bit, but that's about it. He is pretty much paralyzed, and I'm thinking whatever Nacho is planning or does causes that. So I guess it causes him like a stroke or something, you know, and that's how he gets paralyzed. I don't know how it works, man. I ain't a doctor. I am, however, a whale biologist. No, so he's going to switch the medicine. He's going to take the medicine. He's going to get one of those attacks, right? And he's going to take the medicine, and he's not going to be good. And he's going to have a proper stroke, and he's going to go down, and then they're going to take him to the hospital. That's where I'm like, they're going to save him, or maybe they get him to the hospital too late, because they'll already be thinking like he took the medicine. So like, he's good, but then he's not good. And then, so maybe it'll take a bit too long. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But one thing's for sure, and I just can't believe that someone like Nacho wouldn't think about switching the medicine again after he does the switch. Now, obviously, someone like Mike is not missing. Like, if that was Mike, I would have rioted, you know, if Mike forgot about that switch. But Nacho comes across pretty smart, as well. So for him to kind of not think about that was kind of weird. I'm like, hey, really, bro? You didn't think about switching them back? You didn't think that, oh, this dude took the medicine and he's not fine, he's still having a stroke or whatever, you know, attack or something. I don't know what it's called. So something's up with the medicine? Like, come on, that was like the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, no, make sure you switch it back. I even said it, I think. I think I said it, right? I don't know. But yeah, we did not get to see Chuck. Yeah, I'm very biased against him. I did dislike him, but I didn't dislike him because he was Chuck. I disliked him because he was being an asshole to Jimmy. But now that that's all cleared up, I would like to see him, and I would like to see that he's doing well and he's getting help and he's improving, you know? I'm not like Jimmy in that sense that I absolutely hate his guts and I want him to do bad. I just want to hurt him. No. He was going after Jimmy. I like Jimmy. I was on Jimmy's side. We're good. We're done with that. Now I actually want that dude to be good. I actually want him to get help. So, yeah. Every now and again, if they can check in on Chuck, that'd be great. The thing about Rebecca that Kim mentioned, and I mentioned this before as well, why did Chuck mention the whole story about Jim stealing money from his father to Kim when Chuck doesn't have a shred of evidence that happened? I don't know. I mean, it could be that he's telling Kimmy not to be with Jimmy, or it could be that Chuck is trying to tell Kimmy that, look, this dude is going to end up hurting you. You know, there are things that he's going to do that will end up hurting you. But judging from the fact that Chuck just has it out for Jimmy and just wants to hurt Jimmy, I thought maybe it's a little bit of both. You know what I mean? It's a little bit to help Kimmy, but it's also a little bit to hurt Jimmy. So again, Jimmy doing that to Rebecca, you'd say, well, that's fair game since Chuck was the one who drew first blood, I suppose. Took it to a personal level. But at the same time, again, see, this is what I was saying is in the moment when these blows are being exchanged, you're like, no, he did this, so I did this, it's all good. And then it's over and you win the fight and you're like, you look at your opponent and he's bloodied and you're like, what the hell did I just do? I kickbox, by the way. That's why I gave that analogy. So in that moment, you just don't realize it, you know? And then you're like, well, I won, but look at that. I did that. That's one of the reasons why I stopped. I still spar, but I don't compete anymore. I started it because I wanted to get fit, and I got fit, and then apparently I was really good at it too, and my coach then asked me to actually fight. And I did, and I was actually good. I won. But after that first fight, like I've just had one fight, okay? I'm not that great. I just had one fight. I won. And the guy was bleeding. I wasn't. And the guy was bleeding. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, over and over again. I felt so bad. I went over to him. I was talking to him the entire time. I offered to take him to like a hospital or whatever. He's like, dude, it's fine, bro. This is what we do. You know. Then after that, I was like, nah, I'm done. That's too much. I still spar, but with a lot of pads. You know, I'm like, no. I don't want to see blood. I'm like, no, that's not for me. I just came here to get fit. All right. I just wanted a fitness program. That's all I want. All right. And my coach was like, how about you fitness dick in your mind? Anyways, he didn't say that. I'm an idiot. Anyways. Yeah. So that's that for that episode. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I went on a little side tangent, but that's what it kind of reminded me. You know, when you're in the ring, you know, you want to hurt your opponent because he's hurting you. And then when you're done and you look at your opponent, you're like, what the fuck did I just do? Do you know what I mean? So I kind of felt that from Kimmy and Jimmy there, although Jimmy doesn't feel all that bad, I don't think, at least. But yeah, that's that for that episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and like I said, click on the description down below. You'll find out my Patreon where these episodes go up early. Full-length reactions are there as well. And also in my description, you'll find links to pretty much everything that I've done on this channel. So go ahead, check it out. It's all there. You can just scroll through. It's like a catalog. I always call it a Cadillac, which I know is a car, but it's called like a catalog or something, right? I don't know why I feel like I'm saying Cadillac when I say that word. Anyways, once again, thank you for watching, and thank you for your continued support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice